Hillman Talk University students, my name is Roman Zanoni. I am going to be your professor for this course, Psychotherapy and Trauma Healing 101. In this course, I'm going to be teaching you how to heal your own childhood trauma, as well as to be able to help others with their trauma, anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, low self-worth. You will learn how to solve these for yourself and how to heal them in your clients. Throughout the course, we're going to be learning not only about narcissistic personality disorder and complex post-traumatic stress disorder, but how you can resolve emotional dysregulation, low self-worth, low self-esteem, loss of self, and find your purpose. We'll be covering how to cure your own anxiety, depression, anger, how to cure extreme thinking, critical thinking, shame, and as I said, low self-worth, low self-esteem, self-confidence, and finding yourself and your purpose. If the engagement is good, because the students are liking and saving the classes, and by the way, you can also download the classes in case this isn't available anymore on TikTok in the future, then I will go into a 102 course, which will teach you more advanced techniques for handling dissociation, caring for the body, caring for the mind, relationships, sexuality, trust, forgiveness, loneliness, codependency, boundaries, and how to defeat a narcissist. This class is going to not go slow. I am going to move very quickly, so make sure you are taking notes. Make sure you are downloading the class and make sure you are leaving questions in the comment section, and I will answer your questions for you. The most important thing you need to know to get started in psychotherapy, and by the way, if you are just doing this to heal yourself, you're in the right class. If you're doing this because you want to heal your clients, you're in the right class. Because you're aspiring to be a coach, because you're aspiring to be a clinician, because you're aspiring to be a therapist. If you are already a therapist or clinician, welcome, you're in the right place. I'm teaching you things here that you can't even learn in your graduate school class because we're actually getting clients to heal and rapidly. How so? Understanding how to get to the root of the mental illness. When your client comes in with anxiety, depression, low self-worth, low self-esteem, emotional dysregulation, there's a reason. And the reason is not because they have a chemical imbalance. The reason is not simply because they were born with something wrong with them or they were born crazy. That is not accurate. The reason why they are struggling with a mental health issue is because they have endured trauma, or they are going through something right now that is traumatic. Your clients are going through something. You are going through something. Yes, the chemicals are a part of that, but the chemicals are produced by the brain. The brain is producing it based on what the mind is perceiving. So if the mind is perceiving a violation of your values, then you will get emotional sensations or chemical drops into the body that are unpleasant. If your mind is perceiving a violation of your values, any violation of your values can potentially be a trauma. Any violation of your boundaries can potentially be a trauma. What constitutes trauma, though? A trauma is anything that is a distressing event that changes you in a way that is undesirable. Trauma is a distressing event that changes you in a way that is undesirable. So you find yourself after trauma, for instance, saying things like, I can't trust anyone anymore. You've changed. What you went through was distressing. And now it's an undesirable change because you can't have relationships. You can't trust anyone anymore. That's an example of a traumatized mindset. I can't trust anyone, or I can't trust men, or I can't trust women, right? Or we differentiate them by the way they look or by their skin color because we're traumatized. We have to learn to heal the trauma, and we heal that trauma by resolving either the idea of it being distressing or the change that it's made, making sure that it's a positive change or there's no change to you at all. So it cannot be one of those three, is because if it is, then it is trauma. The three components, again, of the trauma is that it's distressing, it causes a change in you, and that change is an undesirable